against the Boston Bruins. Vancouver has won 4 in a row. Sit back and enjoy prime Monday night hockey tonight from South Philly. Marcus Pettersson paired on defense with Filip Hronek. Vancouver is still without Elias Pettersson. Elias will play tonight. EP40 nursing an injury. It's kicked out by Vladar. Evander Kane. Devin Barkey, 52 in the orange right here. Second NHL game, London Knights. It's tipped on, and Demko says no. Sherwood had a hat trick Friday night on Long Island. Couturier attempts to get out, and the Canucks reorganize. Marcus Pettersson off the pad of Dan Vladar. Jamie Drysdale for Carl Grundstrom with a shot easily detected by Thatcher Demko, and we get a stoppage. Gets to the puck, it goes off a body, not out. Sanheim, Matvei Michkov, York right in. Oh, Barkey! Oh, Demko, a dandy on Denver Barkey. Now, Sanheim holding on to it. By Uber Eats, let's go to Tyson Nash between the benches.
Oh, wow, Forzy, thanks. It was Thacker Demko with the smelling salts just before he took his net between periods here. So with this nose.
And Christian Dvorak will float it out after being punished by Sherwood.
You got two monsters in the net right now. When you look at the shots, I mean, that chance by Sealer.
Carlson, Sasson with a shot turned out again by Dan Vladar. Max Sasson. Under 7 minutes left in the second period. Nikita Grebenkin. Abols. Sasson is on him. Andre with a shot. They score! Grebenkin out in front. Grebenkin will get the goal. Philadelphia breaks the ice.
He sees he's going to stop. We need bodies. We need traffic in front of it. And a nice job on the entry. It's Grebenkin. He loses it, but hunts it down. And eventually this thing works its way up to the point. Abols back there. You got two screens coming from each way. Watch Grebenkin right in front of the net. Did Grundstrom get a piece too? No. It's just Grebenkin completely changes direction. Goes in between the legs there of Demko. Finally, this deadlock is broken for Philadelphia. The workmanlike type of goal.
And Jamie Drysdale will get it out for the Flyers. Tip it with a spinorama. Couturier fought off. And still available, but a quick whistle blows it dead.
Now, what a difference. I can tell you as a forward, starting out with the puck is critical. Quickest way to generate offense, too, is win a faceoff.
Michkov with a power move. Stopped by Demko. Mark that one. Will accelerate out to center, sail it by Garland, punched along, but not out by Sealer. Sasson, taken care of by Denver Barkey, wedged out of the zone by Couturier. Look out! Here comes Owen Tippett, all alone, shot down by Demko.
Demko bails him out and sort of helps when you got your stick ready coming off of the bench. I think the change surprised him as well.
Yeah, full gallop there by Tippett.
Nikita Grebenkin with the game's only goal. Philadelphia off the draw. Owen Tippett now. Just about a minute gone in this third period. John Forsland, Thomas Hickey, Tyson Nash, and Andy Petrillo. Prime Monday Night Hockey, a chance in front. Seagrass tipped out by Thatcher Demko.
5 points in 34 games, and here's the turnover, Hicksy, you were talking about. Just mishandles it right there. Can't get a handle on it. Back come the Flyers the other way. Beautiful pass by Konechny, and Seagrass doesn't get a lot on that one, but another big stop there by Demko to keep his team within strike.
Abols, Grundstrom. A rough ride by Hronek. Grebenkin, Nikita Grebenkin darts in to the slot. What a save! They score! Grundstrom on the rebound. Hard work results in Philadelphia's second goal tonight.
The shiftiness, the elusive nature. Watch this as it willed into the zone. A great job by Grundstrom as he turns up. Remember how that first goal was scored? Much of the same right here, but a little swivel of the hips. Just a beautiful job. And as Vancouver comes back to the net, that's Bouillon's guy. Mark your man. Where is he? Well, the pass that goes between your legs. Not the first whack. It's the second one. Back of the net. I don't want to say a commanding lead, but it's been tough for Vancouver all night. Now you're down.
Cam York is back for the Flyers. He'll kick it out to the wall. Good play. Michkov for a charging Christian Dvorak. Konechny, York, Konechny. Zegras, it goes high off a stick. It's batted home. Christian Dvorak. They wave it off. They wave it off right away as the Flyers celebrate. At least attempt to, and hold on.
Oh, we'll take a peek because Dvorak, and you look at Konechny right there, maybe they had a good eye. A high stick, but you got great skating defensemen. It's Sanheim and York. Watch that touch right there. That's Cam York behind the net. Where does he go? He gets all the way up the ice. Just a great entry. And who's the man right there? Number 8 in the middle. This thing finds its way to Zegras. So let's follow that bounce and let's watch the stick.
On the
right
ice,
there.
there's no goal due to a high stick on the puck.
This is going to be awfully tight.
It's tight, isn't it?
It was called a no goal on the ice. That's something to keep in mind. But where does this puck eventually land? The second it goes off the stick of Dvorak, I mean, he's right at crossbar level right there.
Yeah, this might count, boys. How about the patience of Dvorak? Just waiting till that puck comes down, and that is awfully close. I think this one's going to count. It is the crossbar, is it not?
Yeah, at or below crossbar.
And the important note here, I mean, the heel of his stick hits it.
How about that puck movement before this one went in, you guys?
After review, it was determined there was no high stick. We have a good goal.
It's a bit of a backbreaker right there.
Cutting across to pick it up as Rasmus Ristolainen to the rescue. They'll play it around and back out.
It doesn't seem to be any relent here from the Philadelphia Flyers.
Here's a chance right out in front. They score! Access on. Set up beautifully by Connor Garland, and there's a lifeline here for Vancouver. They're down by 2.
It takes one to get on the boards. Watch this. Quick up. Sort of what Philly's been doing. Watch a little touch right here from Garland. Stick to skate. Feathers one on, and how about that from Sasson to this line? We figured they'd get involved. We see it right there, Nasher. Just a great entry.
Yeah, a little bit late, but you'll absolutely take it. And Sasson, we've seen him do this a number of times this year. The finish that he has, one-on-one with Vladar, opens up the garage door and puts it home.
To the logo, Ratu. Elias Pettersson will send it around. Carlson loving this side. The Flyers get it back out nicely. Beautiful shift by Tippett. He's in for a chance. He scores! That's hockey, baby. And Tippett goes to the roof. And the Flyers recapture a 3-goal lead.
Nylander just gets caught right here. This puck doesn't come up the way he thinks. You watch his feet right there, a crossover. That's death right there, especially with that pull-away speed. And the fact that he was able to go upstairs short side as he baited Demko, thinking he's going to pull it. That thing stuck in the back of the net.
That is as dirty as it gets right there. How about the ankle breaker move there? Flat-footed Nylander.
Sent in by Rossi and pitchforked out of the zone by Rasmus Ristolainen. A foot race. And a shot taken by Grebenkin is fended off by Demko. William with a shot out in front. There's Besser off his skate. Fishing for Vladar. It pops out. As William now will move it along. Kane. Hronek. Good pass for Sherwood and now Garland. A double clutch it back off a stick. Empty net situation. Hichkov goes for it. He hits the tire. Makes it 5-1.
Ultimately, could you just find a way to get to the middle of the ice and execute? You couldn't, and the attempts to do it right at the very end. Just a great stick in the middle of the ice. That's Noah Cates. Plays a really understated game, but he springs Michkov, who needs that one. He actually got the stick on it to begin with, and a big whack for Bouillon wasn't enough to keep that thing out of the back of the net.
Wow, the depth, right, on this Flyers team, my goodness.
This is a tough time to do it. On this road trip with no practice, no time for guys like this to get acquainted into the game and into the system.
Here's a chance out in front for Drew O'Connor. And he goes high on Vladar. And it's 5-2.
Muted celebration, and as we talked about, guys getting acquainted. How about this? How about the legs from Bouillon? And any good NHL player, the best of them, they can pass it on their backhand. And how about this? Your head's got to be up. Threaded that one, and tough for Philly, and Vladar is Your goaltender's played strong all game. You give up a late one, his numbers are sparkling to be here.
And the Philadelphia Flyers will continue to maintain their position in the Eastern Conference, entering this game in wild card spot number 1. A surround goaltender.